Slide 1. The title slide introduces the topic, Indian bison, the gaur, and emphasizes the importance of exploring their conservation and ecological significance. The Indian bison, or gaur, is a remarkable and iconic species with rich biodiversity value. This presentation will delve into their unique characteristics, behaviors, and the crucial role they play in maintaining ecological balance. Slide 2. The introduction slide sets the stage by providing a brief overview of the Indian bison, creating a foundation for the audience's understanding. It highlights the significance of studying and conserving this species, emphasizing its role in preserving biodiversity and the broader ecosystem. Slide 3. Indian Bison Facts. This slide presents fundamental facts and statistics about the Indian bison, offering the audience a glimpse into the world of these majestic creatures. The Indian bison is also known as the gaur. It is native to South and Southeast Asia. In India, they are very much prevalent in the Western Ghats. They prefer evergreen forests and moist deciduous forests. The Indian bison is a grazing animal and generally feeds in the early morning and in the late evenings. The Indian bison is about 240 centimeters to 340 centimeters in length with the sole tail length of about 70 centimeters to 105 centimeters. Their height is about 170 centimeters to 230 centimeters. They have a prominent ridge running along their back. The back has very sparsely distributed hair. They have a typically short tail, shorter than an oxen also. The Indian bison is listed as vulnerable on the IUCN Red List. Slide 4. Salient Features. Delving deeper into the subject, this slide elaborates on the key features that make Indian bison unique. These features encompass their impressive size, distinct physical characteristics, and how these attributes contribute to their adaptation and survival in their diverse habitats. Understanding their salient features is pivotal to appreciating their role in the ecosystem. They are about 240 centimeters to 340 centimeters in length, 170 centimeters to 230 centimeters in height, and have a short tail of about 70 centimeters to 105 centimeters. They have a prominent ridge along their back, and sparsely distributed hair. Both males and females have horns. Slide 5. Behavior, Aggressiveness. Indian bison, also known as gaurs, exhibit intriguing behavior, including notable aggressiveness, especially during their breeding season. During this time, adult males, or bulls, engage in fierce battles for dominance and access to mates. These battles often involve intense clashes of horns and vocal displays, making it a spectacle to observe. Understanding their aggressive behavior is crucial for conservation efforts and ensuring their protection in the wild. Slide 6. Feeding Behavior, Diet. Indian bison are primarily herbivores, with a diet that includes grasses, leaves, and other vegetation. Their feeding behavior has a significant impact on the ecosystem as they graze across a wide range of habitats, influencing plant composition and regeneration. These herbivores play a vital role in shaping the landscape through their dietary preferences. They prefer evergreen forests and moist deciduous forests. They are grazing animals and feed in the early morning and late evenings. Slide 7. Breeding in Indian bison follows specific patterns, often synchronized with seasonal changes. The breeding season typically occurs during the monsoon months, and it is during this time that dominant males engage in competitive courtship rituals to win over receptive females. Understanding their breeding behavior aids in the conservation of this magnificent species. The gestation period for gaur generally lasts 270 to 280 days, after which time a single calf, weighing about 50 pounds, is born. Slide 8. Fecundity. Indian bison are known for their relatively low fecundity. On average, a female gives birth to a single calf, although occasional twin births have been observed. This limited reproductive rate makes it important to closely monitor the population and its growth to ensure the species' survival in the wild. Slide 9. Lifespan. The average lifespan of Indian bison typically ranges from 15 to 20 years in the wild. Various factors, including environmental conditions, predation, and availability of resources, can impact their life expectancy. Understanding their lifespan is essential for assessing the long-term sustainability of their populations. Slide 10. Importance for ecological balance. Indian bison are keystone species, playing a vital role in maintaining the ecological balance of their habitats. They contribute to seed dispersal, habitat management through grazing, and supporting a diverse range of other species. Their presence in the ecosystem has far-reaching impacts on the health and stability of the environment. Slide 11. Conservation efforts. Conservation programs are vital to protect the Indian bison, whose populations have been threatened by habitat loss and poaching. Numerous efforts are underway to safeguard their future, including habitat restoration, anti-poaching initiatives, and public awareness campaigns. Collaboration among conservation organizations, governments, and local communities is key to ensuring their survival. Slide 12. Challenges and solutions. Indian bison face a range of challenges, including habitat loss due to human activities, fragmentation of their territories, and competition for resources. Addressing these challenges involves habitat restoration and wildlife corridors to facilitate their movement and genetic diversity. Conservationists also work to minimize human-wildlife conflicts. Slide 13. Challenges and solutions, continued. In addition to environmental challenges, Indian bison contend with physical factors like extreme weather conditions and predators. Implementing monitoring and management strategies to protect them from harsh climatic conditions, as well as safeguarding against predators, are essential components of their conservation. Disease control and health assessments further ensure their well-being. Slide 14. Wildlife Protection Act 1972. This law is meant to prevent poaching and wildlife killing. Anyone found guilty of poaching, killing, or destroying a species' habitat will face charges that are not subject to bail. Slide 15. Thank you. Thank you for joining us today in this exploration of the incredible world of Indian bison, or the Go.